Theme Park Bazaar, and
Mrs. Bazaar.
hey, happy weekend to you, happy Sunday. We just want to give you a catch up on what's happening on the home renovation front for home renovation version 2 or 2. Phase 2 or 2.0. If you're wondering what we're talking about there, just click on the link above, you'll go back to that vlog and find out what we're up to. But we just want to catch you up on things are moving ahead, aren't they? Things are moving ahead on a number of things. We have signed a contract already for the bathroom to get that done. We want to get that started when we get back after July holidays.
End of July.
Yeah, so we have some friends coming to stay with us before July and some friends coming to stay with us later in the year. So we want to get it done before having those 2 guests here at those times. So we're going to get that done. We want to get everything ordered now because we've locked in the contractors to start when we get back and hopefully finish by end of August.
Yeah. From
that perspective. Outside you'll also notice as well, there is, as in the thumbnail, there's that pink flag out there in the corner. I'll explain more about that and what's happening with that one as we go. But we've also started ordering stuff, like we say, we need to get things ahead of time because the lead times, we want everything here before we go on holiday in July really. Because once we come back at the end of July, we'll only have 2 or 3 days before they start.
Yeah.
So there's things like the bath, toilet, tile, floor tile, wall tile, bullnose tile, lights, mirrors, cabinets. We don't have to really order the rails. I can put the handrails and stuff on afterwards. But there's a lot of stuff we've got to get organised. And we've started, so we'll give you an update on some of that stuff, get your thoughts on it. So you want to show folks what you've got already and where you got it from and how much it was.
Okay. Well, we got some taps, faucets as they call them over here.
Okay.
For the new shower.
Where do you get these from?
These were from Lowe's.
Lowe's, yeah, Allen and Roth. That's,
yeah. We had the Allen and Roth ones in Virginia, and they were really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if they're the same quality as they used to be, but they. Everybody gives them some good reviews.
So what are these?
These are taps for the sink.
For the sink.
The vanities. Yeah.
Yeah, the vanity. We're looking to get 2.
A double.
Double. The one we've got at the moment is a single vanity. If you know, upstairs. So we got these double ones. This is what a kit looks like.
Yeah.
And that's the style you're going for. Is it that gooseneck? Oh no, the separate taps. So instead of one, like we did in this bathroom down here, you're gonna.
Either side. It's what they call an 8-inch widespread.
Okay.
That's what they call them.
Okay.
Because they're already pre-drilled. It's the vanity top.
Or standard sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 of them.
Yeah. And this is the drain. That's the drain.
The drain and the lines.
Oh, and that splits the. I don't know what that split. What's that for? It's probably for the air. I don't know what that bit's for. Anyway, we'll let them sort that. And how much was that?
They were $99 each.
Not cheap.
Not expensive.
Yeah, and just to be aware, when you get a contract over here, the contractor does not supply all the materials. You have to supply all the materials. We went backwards and forwards on the contracts. It wasn't clear that we were supplying the bath and he wasn't, but they kind of.
No, you're buying it.
Yeah,
right, okay.
yeah,
whatever. And then this is I managed to get the matching shower.
Okay.
Combination.
All from Allen and Roth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the matching one.
And it's all in this brushed nickel.
Yeah, it's all in the same. This is the shower head.
Okay.
Everything. So basically it matches the taps.
And how much was that?
That was again another $100.
Okay. And you got both those shipped, didn't you, from Lowe's? They just came through the regular delivery side of things.
So yeah, that was the
so got those. In the garage. We got in the garage as well. We have.
Do you want to show them the big piece first?
Oh, we can show the big piece first. Yeah, there's a story behind this, isn't there? Yeah, there's a big piece here.
So yeah.
We got some more boxes in the living room again. Just when you thought we got rid of boxes.
Just a few.
So this here, I'll show the picture on the side, is
the double vanity.
The double vanity that those taps are going to go into.
See on the pictures because there are 3 already pre-drilled.
It's pre-drilled, and you got a top on it and drawers. And what colour is this?
Like a medium grey.
Medium grey. And this was delivered, but we had to pay for this, didn't we?
Yeah.
And pay extra to have it delivered in the house.
In the house.
Because this thing weighs about £300.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that, isn't there, Max? Tell the story on that one, Max.
Why is it never easy?
Yep.
You know? So apparently they don't pay the guys enough. And so there were only one person delivering this.
Yep.
And he did a pretty good job, I must admit.
But he was complaining because normally these things should be shipped the way it shows with arrows up on a pallet. And what he said was we were making him take another delivery.
Yeah.
So he had to ship this. Basically, this was on its nose, that was at the bottom. So it was on its side instead of being shipped normally, flat. And what else was the problem, Max? With the truck?
With the truck, the flatbed that comes up and down.
The lift at the back?
The lift at the back was not working. So, I mean, it comes up to here on the back of it. It was a big semi-truck that came down and delivered it.
Yeah. And he had to very carefully get this off with mats and cardboard and tip it on its end.
And he was very good.
He was very good and very gentle with it.
Very nice. He was a really good guy.
Yeah, but the reason it's still in a box is one thing our contractor said to us. We said we don't want to get things too early in case they're damaged. So he said when you get it, inspect it.
Yeah.
So the reason this is still boxed is this is about as far as I got with the inspection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because what did you notice straight away on the packaging?
As soon as we opened it up.
What would you notice on the packaging straight away?
Well, the packaging was a bit dented, and they tried to do it like with the
tape. And that's the side it was stood on, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it was in the cut.
Yeah.
I think.
And we'll take it off. You can see that before. Well,
it was already cracked.
Yeah.
Well, the side is cracked all the way along.
Yeah. Which means it
had been banged.
Yeah.
Basically.
And you can kind of see through here the sink is white, and this is like this marble.
It's granite.
Granite, is it?
This is why I wanted it, because it's actual granite, not just a cultured marble.
And how much did that cost?
This was in the sale.
Yeah.
It should have been $1,600, and I got it for $690.
And that was from Home Depot?
That was from Home Depot.
Yeah.
So, and we've had big things from Home Depot before.
But you still had to pay like $80 to get them to deliver it in the house, didn't you? Something like that.
You could get free shipping.
Yeah.
But they'd just leave it outside on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Which, when it's £300,
yeah,
me and Barry aren't going to be able to lift that.
And we haven't got Nick here.
And we haven't got Nick here to help us, so we had to pay for threshold delivery.
You wanted it in the house as well because you didn't want it in the garage because of the high humidity.
Yeah.
And this being wood.
Yeah.
Sat there for 2 months in case it warps.
That might not work very well. So I wanted it in the house.
Yeah.
They would have. It was the same price to put it in the garage.
Yeah, but this is better temperature controlled.
Yeah. And luckily we have enough room just about to get it in here. So yeah, we were. Oh, this is really nice. And then,
so we got as far as taking the top cover off.
And the corner off, which I noticed was banged.
Yep.
And the first corner we come to, it's all cracked and broken and shattered. And that's basically as far as we got. Yep. Because that is no good.
Yep.
It's unusual.
And I'm pretty sure that's because it was stood on its side in the truck bouncing around.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be flat down, they're not supposed to be on the side.
Yeah.
So what did you do, Max?
What did I do?
Who did your phone call?
I gave a phone call to Home Depot and said this is not acceptable because they were wanting to just leave it with me and give me like a percentage off. I'm like, well, it's not usable. Yeah. You know, so she says, okay. So she went and, because it was a lot of money, she had to go and ask a manager to like, can we return this? I'm like, you better be able to return this.
Don't mess with Maxie, don't mess with Maxie.
Anyway, she said, because they said, go and drop it off at UPS. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah, this?
Yeah. This is £300. How am I going to drop this off at UPS? Oh, so you need a pickup? Yes, we need a pickup. Well, you don't need to be in the house when they pick it up. I'm like, but it's in the house. So yes, I do need to be in the house. Oh. So anyway, basically they scheduled a pickup, even though I've not received the email that she promised me, so I might have to call them again tomorrow. I'm not sure. And then she says, we can order you another one, or do you just want to wait until the refund gets put back into your bank account? So we're like, well, we'd better order another one because we're on a time frame. Yeah. So we ordered another one, but when she went to look at the price, it wasn't up at full price, but it had gone up to about $1,100, I think. I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. No way. So she had to go back to her manager again and ask them, and they got it back down to the original price again, and then I paid. Again, I still had to pay for shipping again. Yeah. But you will get a refund on the shipping from the last one. Yeah, they are going to refund me on the shipping for the last one. So
when are you supposed to deliver that then?
19th, which I've just realised is next Monday. When that's supposed to be here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to have to ring them and call about that as well.
Reschedule it, yeah.
Reschedule that. So yeah, it's why is it never easy? Yeah,
and we need to get this in by like basically by the 7th of July before we go to England.
Yeah.
Get this sorted. It looks nice, but yeah.
Well, to be fair, we've not looked at if there's any damage.
Yeah, but there's no point,
because
because if that's damaged already, then there's no point in looking at anything else, is there?
So
And the whole thing's...
put this back up here and then it won't
you
fall
can see
down.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then the other thing you did get for this was there's no backsplash on this. You know, to go against the wall. So you ordered that, so we showed them the backsplash, which is in the garage. Now this, if you want to see well packaged stuff, look at this backsplash. This is like, I've never seen anything packed like this before. So we had this huge wooden crate behind it. And it's screwed in. I mean, this thing's not by any means light. And then they have this foam, and embedded in the middle of the foam. And me and Max have taken it out and had a look at it. But if you can see, it's the same granite in there, and it's like what is it, 2 inches, 3 inches backsplash.
3 inches, I think.
All this long length on here. We're not going to take it out now, but
it is okay.
That is okay. Well, it should be.
Yeah.
The way that was packaged. And we've also spoke to the tile people, and they are going to so is that the other?
That's the other tap.
The other tap, yeah. They're going to send us, they're giving me a quote for more of the tile, but we have some left over, and we also have 3 bags of this grout from when we did the floors in the house. So I'll hopefully get that on Monday. And I've said, you know, I still have what, 5-6 boxes of tile left over? Yeah, left over, and that. So we shouldn't need as much for doing upstairs. And we're getting it for the laundry room and for the main bathroom as well. Yeah.
Just realised there's some adhesive there as well.
Yeah, we have some adhesive down there.
That's for the backsplash, I think.
Yeah, and they have the other grout thing there as well. Yep. And then one other thing that we bought, that you may have seen the box in the corner. So as we come over here, you see we have a mattress. This was delivered to us when Max was delivered, earlier this week.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yep. So what happens is we've had that current mattress for how long?
Probably about 8 years.
8 years. And I like a soft mattress, and Maxine likes a hard mattress. That one's like a plank, and I sleep about 3 or 4 inches taller than you on 3 or 4 different
like
toppers.
And the P, aren't you?
Yeah. Isn't working for me, so we decided to get this mattress. I do a lot of travelling, as you may know, and I stay in a lot of Marriotts and Hiltons, and I sleep okay on their beds. When I come back on ours and we've been out doing a full park day, my hips, I wake up at 5 in the morning with hip ache in that bed because it's really stiff. So we've been looking around and we found this one. Basically, I googled and said what companies sell mattresses that are similar, and this Brooklyn Bedding came up as a company that sells similar to Marriott beds, but those hotels have their own mattresses and stuff for sale, but they're very, very expensive. So I ordered one of these. This was, I don't know, 6 or 7. How much are good mattresses in the US now?
Between about 700 and about 1200.
Yeah, they're very expensive here. This was probably $800 for this one. Any in America, if you get a mattress, you get to sleep on it for 90 days, or you can send it back free of charge. So we have that to try. It came sort of, we hoofed this upstairs. It was pretty big, wasn't it?
Really heavy.
And it was like in a vacuum seal. It was in this box, in a vacuum seal, in a bag, in shrink wrap, and we both hoofed it upstairs. We'll take it upstairs and show you. Oh, I never asked how much was the marble backsplash outside in the garage you just looked at.
That was about $120.
Okay.
Plus tax, obviously.
Yep. And was that free shipping as well?
Yes.
In that box, in that big heavy box,
yes.
That's free shipping. And that was from?
That was from Home Depot as well.
Home Depot as well. Yeah, so you got one item that was really well packed and one item that was... Well, I think if they'd have shipped that properly, the right way, it would have been okay.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that they didn't.
Yeah.
That caused a problem. So let's go upstairs and have a look at this mattress. And here it is in the guest room. We're not going to put it on our bed until I get back from this week's work trip, just in case Maxine can't do with it. So we just put it on top of this spare bed. You can see it was in this was all vacuum sealed. So this thing was shrunk down to half the size, curled up. It's got a soft topper on it already. And then it's a sprung mattress, and then we already have a bed frame for it. So that, we're going to test that out once I get back from holiday. And if you have any old mattresses or things here in the US, you just basically leave them out, well, in our estate, you leave any old junk out the front on a Tuesday, and they usually take it away. Like that box that came, the big wooden box that came with the granite, we'll leave that outside the house Tuesday. It'll be gone Wednesday morning when they come and pick anything, what you call non-recycle, non-regular trash. They just take it away. But let's go back downstairs and talk about those pink flags. So we're outside. Maxine says we're all covered in polystyrene now from
bits everywhere.
Bits everywhere. So one thing we were looking at, as you heard about in the last renovation, is what we're going to do out here in the last vlog when we're talking about it. And we've been looking at a couple of options, haven't we?
We have.
So far, we've contacted a couple of companies, and both of them said, "Send me your survey of the house." And I'm like, "What survey?" So you got it when you bought the house. I went through all the papers. I couldn't find a survey anyway. And then, you know, I contacted the Orange County. They didn't have a copy of anything. I finally got to, after about 3 or 4 hours of phone calls, talking to people, what they said was, no, your property survey, your boundaries, we don't keep those anyway. They come when you buy the house. And so I contacted the people we bought the house off 3 years ago. And they're like, yeah, you didn't get one done because yours was a cash buy and you don't have to do it for a cash buy. So I'm like, oh. Because most of these companies wanting to know where the property line is, and that's what those orange flags are. And I'll take you out afterwards and walk you around, show you. But those orange flags are, they came and did the boundaries of the house, and that's normally what you get, like a top-down view of that. And I spoke to a few companies online for doing that, because a few companies offer different things. They offer boundaries, they offer the topographical, where you do the land. And I got a wide range of prices. I think the ones I rang to, and they wanted $800 just to do the boundaries, which I think is pretty steep. And then the funny was, I don't know if I told you, but the guy I spoke to, I eventually got onto a guy and he just lectured me for half an hour about how I should have had one done when I bought the house, and how it was irresponsible of me not to get one done when I bought the house. And people don't do that, but they should do that. He lectured me and then told me it was $800. I'm like, thank you, bye.
Bye.
And then eventually I found another company, just did online, $300 all in for a digital and for a paper copy. And I spoke to the lady and she was wonderful, and they've arranged it. And this happened when we were in Rhode Island last weekend. We came back literally less than a week after I rang them. So put these flags on each of the 4 corners. They kind of mark the divider between our house and the house next door. So this is kind of where the fence line would go right to the back. So let's walk out the side of the property, see how much it looks down here. I didn't notice when I came around here last time, there was this big copper wire was stuck out the side. It's an earth wire just stuck out here at 90 degrees. That's been caught with the gardeners when they do the strimming. So I reattached it down here to this earth stud that seems to be attached to everything, but kind of weird. You tell these old houses, just kind of cables kind of just all over the place. But anyway, I digress. So this would be the boundary down here, down the middle. Running from that side. I don't think we'd have a fence all the way down here, it's too big. But down here is the bottom corner. Give you some idea of the land and the size of the land out here. I think I said in a prior vlog where the grass changes colour, that's typically the marker. So here we have the second one, and then we'll walk over to the third one over there. And this will give you some idea of the size of the plot that is available for working on. So if we had a fence line, this is the maximum you could go to. You probably wouldn't go to the actual line. But this is you don't want to exceed the borders of your area. And so this is the mark here. Kind of flows down that way. You can just see the orange one down there, as well as the far one. So you can see it's quite a decent sized plot to work with. We're looking at a couple of options now. See what will be the best option for here, but it does look a decent sized plot. I'll head down here to the final marker at the front. I just want to check this salt thing on here. This is the water purification that we talked about, and just put a bag of salt in once a month. I'm going to see how it's doing. Yep, it's still doing fine. Keep it about half full. And then down to the final marker. Just down here. So what will happen now is it'll be another week or so, and then the company that we hired will send us a copy of both a paper and an electronic version, and then we can give that to the contractors we're talking to, and they can put that electronic version into their software, their 3D software, modelling software, and that'll give them the layout of the land. And like I mentioned earlier, this is just the boundaries. We didn't do the topographic, which is the lay of the land, but that wasn't needed at this point. So I think just wait for that and see how we go from there. What we want to do here is, we talked about originally having this patio extended. How many feet was it?
It was 14 feet by 20.
Yeah, yeah. That was the original plan. It now may be expanding, and we're looking at options of maybe something bigger. Yeah? Maybe something that takes up a bit more area here. I'll let you guess what that might be in the comments below. Put your comments if you think what we might be looking at here. But we can't do anything to get any quotes until we have the map of the land. We definitely talked about a fence for a dog.
Oh, well, so that's going to go in anyway.
That's going to go in anyway, but it's what's going to go in between here and the fence that's going to be interesting. So bear with us on that. We need to get the results of this in. We need to give this to the contractors we're talking to. They need to come around and talk to us, and then we can get to the point of pricing and see what's realistic or not realistic for us to do. So that's an update on the thumbnail and what we mean by the plot thickens, because literally this is the plot, and the story may grow from here as to what we're going to do. But I think that's it for the home vlog today. Sort of caught you up real time as things are happening, and we will keep you updated real time as things are happening. If you got any questions, put them below. Again, we've tried to give you the prices, the delivery, the kind of way things work out here in the US that may be different to the UK. You got any final comments, any thoughts?
I don't think so.
You're still looking at shower tile as well, aren't you, to go in there? We've got to get a bath.
Yeah. We've got to get a bath here, a toilet, yeah.
Toilet's going to match the ones down here.
Yeah, we're just going to get one of the ones that we've got, because this one looks pretty good,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, the one that flushes pool balls down it, golf balls down it.
I don't think we got that one.
No, did we not?
No,
okay, right. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're just going to buy a bath, so I've got to figure out, I think I know which one I'm going for.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
Now, what do you call it? An alcove bath? Cause
I think it's an alcove bath because it fits in between two walls, basically.
Yeah. And you put what you put in, but tile up to the...
Tiling up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
I was going to go with like a white subway.
Plain, yeah.
But it's kind of boring for me.
What colour do you think it should be? What colour is that cabinet? Grey?
It's like a medium grey.
And the floors are light grey. What colour do you think we should do for the subway?
Yeah.
Maxine might be going off the reservation here with something a bit wild. So,
you know me.
Yeah.
I like my patterns. I like my colours.
Yeah, yeah. So let us know what colour you think we should do that. We have plenty of time yet to decide on that. Though we'll have to have it here probably by the end of August.
Yeah.
To make sure. Yeah, but that's it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Put your comments below, and we will see thee on the next home renovation vlog, won't we? Oh, actually, the next vlog coming up, you will see we have booked our first weekend away in a Disney resort.
Yeah.
So the next vlog that you will see, we will be over at the Caribbean resort, spending the weekend, going into the parks, and we'll take you around. We've got Sebastian's booked. We've got a few of the nice, interesting things booked. We'll show you around the hotel. We never stayed there before. It was a resident special that Disney were offering because it's a bit of a quieter summer for them, isn't it? This year. Not as many people are coming because of prices and just the expenses these days. But yeah, come with us, join us on the next vlog where we'll head over to Disney and have a bit of fun in the Caribbean resort. So thanks for watching, and we will see thee later.
Bye.
Bye.